Welcome to the HMG Executive Leadership Spotlight. Here's our host, Hunter Muller.
Hello and welcome to HMG Spotlight. I'm Hunter Muller, founder and CEO of HMG Strategy. I'm here with Jay Ferro. Jay is the CIO for Clario, but so much more. Jay, you've had an amazing career. Give us an update on your role at Clario. It's expanded, I know that, and really exciting. The update's really exciting.
Yeah, Hunter, it's great to see you again, and always glad to be with you. Yeah, it's been quite an evolution during my time at Clario. I'm pretty excited about it. So I joined as CIO in 2020, early 2021, and since then I've taken on the CTO role as well as the head of product, so the CPO role. So my remit officially, I guess, is all of technology, AI, R&D, product. And marketing and corporate comms.
That's a lot. So technically, the title reads EVP, right? And CIO?
Yes. Well, my official title is Chief Information Technology and Product Officer. So I'm running out of letters and probably should hand some of this stuff off. But luckily, I have a terrific team. But all kidding aside, it's an honor to serve Clario, and it shows I think really the progress my team has made over the last few years, and really all credit goes to them and having a boss in our CEO, Chris Fickrey, who is a terrific supporter of what we do, of me personally, and is a great ambassador for our industry.
You know, Jay, it's such a thrill to see the role expand for you, and really, it's truly EVP, Chief Information Technology and Product Officer.
Yes.
I mean, so many people in our industry are envious of this success and the role expansion that you're delivering against. Talk to us about the various aspects of the role, and it's got to be overwhelming at times.
It can be if you let it. It really can be. I think what it really does, Hunter, is it pressure tests your ability to hire and attract and retain really good top talent, but to delegate, trust, but verify, obviously, and really build that A team. And I'm not good at many things, but one of the things I think I've done fairly well over my career is to hire really talented, passionate, energetic people who are great at what they do. And at Clario, it's no different. And so that really is what saves you, right? With this span of control over these functions, having leaders like my head of product and marketing, having leaders like my head of R&D, my chief AI officer, my CISO, just making sure you have those A players in those roles makes all the difference in the world. And you have to trust them, Hunter. And so many leaders struggle with this. If you're a leader who insists on micromanaging and getting into every detail, you're going to struggle, whether it's just the CIO role, and there's nothing just about a CIO role, it's a big role. But if you have designs on being more of a general manager, CEO, COO, or you want a broader remit, you've got to learn how to let go and find the balance between leading and micromanaging. And it's tough sometimes because I love what I do, and what you'll end up with is 82 meetings in one day, and it can get overwhelming.
So one aspect of being a great leader is leading down, another is leading out to the market, and a completely different direction, being exceptional with the CEO, the C-suite, and the board. Talk to us about that aspect of leadership.
So leading up is, well, first of all, I mean, when you have a great boss, it makes things a lot easier, right? So when I got a bit of a mulligan in the guy that I work for. He's terrific. He's smart. He loves technology, loves what we do. Is a voracious reader, is an industry expert, but is a big supporter and is a servant leader. So working for him is truly a great thing to do. And so that it all starts with that. So I try to be that same kind of leader with my team, making sure he doesn't get broadsided, continuing to build that rapport, making sure he's armed with everything that he needs when he goes out to the market, certainly when he talks to the board of directors. I'm in front of the board quite a bit as well, making sure they understand that what our vision is, what our plan is, and that we're executing along that vision. It's really easier. I want to say easy because there's a significant level of effort, but it's more straightforward than people think. Do what you're going to, tell them what you're going to tell them, and then tell them what you told them, or set your vision, show incremental value along the way. And it's really, so many people fall down in those types of relationships.
Great insights. This innovation cycle we're in is really quite unique, unprecedented, some people would say. What's your take on the whole Gen AI movement?
I love it. We're leaning in really hard. Certainly, we are a highly regulated organization, and we're being very responsible with it. We're very excited. Clario got started in the AI business, we'll call it early in 2018. And so we got a bit of a running start, Hunter. So we're pretty excited about that. But Gen AI is a totally different beast, and we're very excited about its capability to augment our already knowledgeable staff and empower our customers, create efficiencies, all of those types of things. We're not going into this looking to, do a labor play or anything like that. This is really all about augmenting our science, our customers, our patients, our sites, and our sponsors, keeping humans in the loop, but leveraging this awesome power of generative AI for good rather than evil, I guess, and doing it in a responsible way. And one thing I'll add is right out of the gate, when we got involved with AI, we did it the right way, whether it was machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, large language models. We've taken security, privacy, and science and the regulatory environment very, very seriously. So I'm proud to say that along with my general counsel, my chief medical officer, my CISO, et cetera, we are all unified on our AI strategy. So too often, Hunter, what you see is that you'll see a CIO or CTO go gung-ho, and then they have to drag, right, their colleagues along. And we just have not had to do that, because the entire way we're arm in arm in unison with our AI strategy. So I would encourage CIOs that are listening, just create that unified strategy. That's going to require some upfront education of your organization and some patience maybe, but it really pays off. And we're able to move at a far faster clip today under the umbrella of a highly regulated environment, but we're able to move much faster than we could otherwise.
Great insights, great stuff. Jay, are you able to experience or achieve material results economically?
It's where we're seeing uplift is in accuracy and speed, which of course turns into an economic benefit for our customers and for others. So if I can empower people to do more in the same amount of time or automate lower level tasks, I'm now empowering those folks to work on higher level tasks. So the short answer to your question is yes, we're seeing tremendous uplift in our accuracy, our speed, and our quality.
Hey, that's really kind of exciting. Any final parting comments you'd like to share with the audience today regarding your career ascent, Jay? And you've done a great job over the years, really being an industry thought leader and being out there as really an industry spokesperson.
I think it's people can get overwhelmed when they think about the way they're marketing themselves maybe and putting themselves out there. I don't try to boil the ocean in a day. I think the brand that I have built over the years, for better or for worse, was done one day at a time, one friendship, one relationship at a time. You and I have been friends for how long, Hunter? 17 years? And if not longer now, 18 maybe going on. And it's those kind of relationships, partnerships, and friendships that really have made all the difference in my career journey. Obviously, I have to deliver every day. I have to build high-performing teams. I have to keep my eye on these innovation cycles that you talked about. But you also have to keep the trains running on time. So I would encourage folks, when you're thinking about networking or brand building or wanting to get that next role or wanting to move up in the organization, it absolutely starts with communication, relationships, networking, friendships, all of those things. And that's really where, for me, this opportunity never would have. Let me tell you a quick anecdote. And I know we're at the end, Hunter, but I want to tell you a quick anecdote. I would not have gotten the Clario job had I not worked for my former boss, Joe Easer, at Earthlink. I would not have gotten the Earthlink job had I not been a somewhat well-known CIO at my prior role at the American Cancer Society. Because I was out there doing a lot of public speaking, I was doing a lot of things. He happened to see who I was and said, "This guy seems interesting. Why don't we bring him in?" And because of that, I met him, had no idea, ended up going to work for him a couple of times, third time at Clario. And here I am today with this tremendous opportunity at a wonderful organization, simply because I had built a little bit of a brand on delivery, execution, and building world-class teams.
Jay, congratulations on an amazing career, incredible success, a role model for all of us in our industry. And congratulations on being an HMG Global Leadership Institute CIO of the Year. And finally, what have you gotten out of the HMG Strategy platform, network, and summit model and research?
Well, I'll tell you what, I mean, I've been a partner and a friend of HMG, again, going on a lot of years. And I don't know that you find too many events or networks that are more powerful than the HMG network, right? Everything I just talked about, Hunter, about building that brand, building that powerful network where you can learn, propel your career forward. HMG's got it. And it's our friendship, and my friendship with HMG has paid huge dividends for me. I like to think I've given back to HMG and all the places you've put me over the years, and getting to know your wonderful CIO network around the world. My challenge to everybody listening is just get involved. Get involved, get into other markets, share your knowledge. It'll come back to you tenfold.
Jay, thanks again. Feelings mutual, and looking forward to seeing you soon.
Thanks, Hunter. Appreciate the time. Great to see you.
For more information, please visit hmgstrategy.com and keep up to date by following us on our social media platforms. Thank you.